Hey guys, welcome to DreamCoin. It's Tyler again, and I just wanted to bring you a quick video on some updates regarding both Zomedica and AIkido for their stocks and what's been going on with them going forward and what we can expect to see going through the month. To start with Zomedica, we've got that they reported their earnings as of February 26th, and what they showed was that they've improved since 2019 until now. They actually, compared to 2019, they only had $500,000 cash assets on hand versus the end of this past year they have $62 million of cash and equivalents on hand, which is a huge step up from where they were before. They did improve from a loss of 19 cents per share towards the end of 2019 to a loss of only 5 cents per share in the end of 2020, which is very significant in change. That's about 14 cents per share improvement, which is very nice to see from the company, especially considering they don't have any products on the market to sell right now. It's all from share offerings and just hype from the stock. As they get their products actually out in the market, which is going to happen at the end of the month, they're going to be looking to have very nice streams of revenue on top of the stock offerings that they've had in the past year for their revenue going into the end of this year, which is going to be great for their long-term stock price. And I'm still seeing them hitting at least $6 to $8 by the end of the month if they get a nice traction behind them, especially with them putting out their news leading up to their product release. Now for some news with AIKI, they are announcing that they're going to be presenting at the H.C. Wainwright Global Life Sciences Conference, and that is going to be held between March 9th and 10th, so about next week. This is going to be nice for the stock going forward. They're going to be showing off some new technology that they're happy to show, and also an updated investor presentation which could provide new details on their product pipelines going forward, and that's going to be very promising, especially with them going forward with trying to do psilocybin and peptide therapy treatments going forward that we had talked about in our previous updates on AIKI and what they're doing with their company. And what's also going to help AIKI significantly is that there have been closer developments toward legalization from psilocybin mushrooms because of medical advancements. This is also going to help a bunch of different stocks on the market that are dealing with psilocybin mushrooms and things like that as well. One of the big ones that people have been looking at is MYCOF, which is a big over-the-counter one that people are paying attention to. And so I could see this being a great setup for what's going to be coming in the near future for AIKI, especially if they hit legalization with shrooms. This could explode not only them, but everybody else that's dealing with mushrooms in the industry, whether medically or as distributors for that kind of stuff in general. Now, as you can see for Zomedica going in from the 26th, which is around here, they did have a very nice gap up into today for Monday. It dropped off through the day, but obviously it's up significantly from where it was when it ended on Friday. And so this is going to be a very nice setup going forward. I do see them slowly turning up through time as we go on with the stock through the month, like I said, anticipating all the news and the product release. And I'm going to be looking for this potentially going into the end of this week, which is March 5th, to potentially be testing that 2.4 2.5 range as it goes forward. And over here is AIKI, and you see this also had a very significant jump up from where it was on Friday as well. Went from the end being about 1.192 and it gapped all the way up to a support of 1.2, and it was trending upwards basically through the entire day, besides this like minor dip around like that lunchtime era. And going into after hours today, it's significantly holding this. AIKI is very prominent for moving in after hours and pre-market, so I wouldn't be surprised if it makes progress going into tomorrow for a potential gap up to the 1.4s going in. If that does happen, I do see a quick sell-off a little bit in the beginning of the morning, and then I see this rising back up to test those 1.5s again going forward. And so by the end of the week, I'm going to be looking for this to hopefully hit the 1.6 1.7 range, if not more, as we get towards Thursday and Friday. And that's going to do it for me on the update for ZOM and AIKI stocks. I wanted to make sure I got you guys some new information on both of those, since they both drop different information in their own regards, and get you guys the most updated information to make a little bit smarter of an investing choice on them going forward if you decided you wanted to buy dips, or if you're trying to sell off for profit soon, or whatever you're trying to do to get a quick turnaround on those. I'll be doing more updates on a couple more stocks here as the week goes on, and I will be coming out with a few more videos on stocks you should be looking at. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.